I used to have a little chihuahua, and they remind me of my little Boki. Welcome to my channel. I'm Melinda, plain and simple. For today's video, we are going to be seeing me struggle with making decisions because, yeah, some of them, they're hard. Like, sometimes you just get into the hard stuff. And I've already, gone through some of this stuff and decluttered and pared down, and now it's like I'm supposed to get rid of more? I don't know. Can I? We'll see. It's day 25 of my 50 items per day 4-month declutter challenge. And I already have some stuff to start off my pile. A Milky Way wrapper and the papers I was writing my poems on. I'm going to climb up and take the boxes off the top and then see if I can figure out what's inside some of these bins. I took down a bin and a box, and I'm going to see what's inside. I have a bunch of dolls, and that's another one of those things that kind of in my mind, I don't have to do everything that I do in categories, but there are certain things that I know I have a lot of, and for some reason, those are the things that, in my mind, I need to be able to put them all together. I don't typically do the Marie Kondo type thing, but I am finding that there are certain things, it's just like I cannot go through them unless it's just something obvious that pops out at me. I just cannot go through them without having them all in front of me at this point. I don't know if that'll change, but that's been the case. But what I do typically is I go ahead and look through, as I find the things, I go ahead and look through it, because there might be one or two that I am ready to let go of. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take these out and look at them and see if there's any of these that I know for sure I'm ready to let go of. And if not, I'll put them back in the box and put them so that I can go through my dolls all at the same time. And now it's time to reassess what was inside that box. I have my Halloween Barbies. I haven't been able to let go of my Barbies yet. And I have this doll stand. It's for my porcelain dolls. I have already gone through my porcelain dolls, and I got rid of the majority of those, but I didn't get rid of all of them. So I'm going to stick this little stand in the bin where I have my porcelain dolls. And I have these little games. I can put those in, there's a basket in my family room. I can keep them in there, and then if we want to grab one out and use it, we can. And if I find out they're kind of boring, I can let those go. They might actually make a cute little thing to give out at Halloween. And let's see. Oh, my Believe mug. A coworker gave me that when I left my job, and they had me a little going away party. So that was a nice gift. And I like that it says Believe. I love that. So that makes it special to me also. But it's one of those things where I don't really like these mug things that you use. I know a lot of people use the water bottles, but they kind of give me the heebie-jeebies because I always feel like I can't really clean the lid well, so I don't use it. I've never used it, and I don't use any of those. And I have this cute little doll. She's adorable. I mean, she's not fancy or anything, and I'm not fancy. So, and she just appeals to me for some reason. But what I have to do is I have to look at things and say, what do I really want to do? Do I need all this stuff? What's my goal? And my goal is to have less stuff. Now, I do have to let go of it as I'm ready. So, one thing I can let go of, I'm going to let go of this mug because I know I'm never going to use it. The only thing I might use that for would be to put, like change in or something. but I haven't done that, and I've had it for, 3 years now. I don't even know. Let's see, what was it? What year was that? Yeah, 3 years. I've had it for 3 years now, and I haven't used it for anything. And then it ended up in a box, so I haven't even seen it for a while. So I think it's time to let it go and let someone else have it, someone that will use it, and bless them with it. This doll, I have considered letting her go, but for some reason I just need her to go to someone that I choose. So I think what I'm going to do is, rather than keeping her in this box, I'm going to go ahead and put her in the gift box that we have downstairs. And the next time we need to give a gift to a little girl who this would be appropriate for, we can pull this out and she'll have a new home. And then there's my Barbies. I'm kind of torn on my Barbies because part of me wants to wait and do all of my Barbies at once. And part of me wants to just go ahead and start paring them down. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and let go of this one. I don't really like her outfit as much as the others, so I'm going to let her go. And then let me look at these two. I think I'm going to go ahead and let this one go too. I like this one. I like her little outfit more. It's more colorful. I like the pink. So I think I'm going to hang on to that one. I'm going to let the other two go. This one is going to go in our gift bin. And these two, I could post these on the giveaway site, but I'm also thinking they might make a really cool trick-or-treat treat. If I went trick-or-treating and came home with a Halloween Barbie in my bag, I would have been so excited. I might just do that. Let me know in the comments if you think that's a good idea. Would you have liked getting something like that in your trick-or-treat bag? I would have. Yeah. I might do that. But I'm going to keep this one for now. I can find room for her in my Barbie cabinet over here. And in this bin, I have some things that I've really had a hard time letting go of. So, and I was going to say I can let go of my little Taco Bell Chihuahuas, but honestly, I'm telling you, I'm not kidding. I'm looking at them through the camera right now, and it's like their little puppy eyes, or they're saying, no, don't let me go. I used to have a little Chihuahua, and they remind me of my little Boki. But I don't have anyone to pass these things to. I don't have any, they stay in a bin. I don't want to sit them out. And when I'm gone, whoever comes in to clean up after, they're just going to pitch them or throw them out. And it's so hard. I know that probably sounds silly, but I guess it's because they remind me of my little Boki. And she was special to my heart. And I'm not kidding you. You line up 6 little Chihuahuas, even if they're stuffed and they're right in front of you with their puppy eyes. I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep one and let the others go. This one right here, he's just looking at me. So I'm going to let the other 5 go and find them homes and adopt them out. And maybe someone will want all of them and they can stay together. And I'll keep just him. And he can go, because he's just one, I can find him space in my shelf over here. Right now, it's all just mostly Barbie stuff. But as I pare down things, I can let go of more and more stuff. But this can be a paring down shelf right now. And he can stay for now. And those 2 can go in my husband's bin. And I used to have a Furby, but I don't have it anymore. So I think I'll let that go too. It's cute, but I don't really need it. So it can go. So we have a little pile of things that can go. I don't really think I need to keep this. So I'm going to let him go too. I don't have a problem letting go of this one as far as an emotional attachment. I just don't know how to go about it. I don't know. I mean, there are people who collect Cabbage Patch things. Some people would say to sell it. I don't really have a way to sell it to anyone. I don't know if it's of any value. I mean, some people say they're worth money now, and some people, I mean, some places you look, they're like maybe $30 you could get out of something. It's not worth my time and effort to mess with it, because I don't have a way to do that. If I already had something set up for that, it might be different, but I don't. And so, I don't know. Tell me in the comments, what would you do with Cabbage Patch things? I mean, this is just one. I have a whole bin of Cabbage Patch dolls. This is just, I think these were called Akusa. So, I don't know what to do with them. If I could find someone that collects them or give them away to little kids that need a toy, I would do that. I don't know what to do. Or if they're worth, you know, if I could get some money out of them, I might do that if they're, you know, valuable. But I mean, if it's like $30, I don't care. I mean, that's not worth the trouble for me. Because it's a lot of trouble. I don't even like having to post things on the giveaway site because I find that I just rather stick it in my driveway and give it away. But I can't stick these out in the driveway. They're like my babies. You can't stick your babies out in the driveway and give them away. So, yeah. Seriously, let me know in the comments. What should I do with this little cutie, and how should I go about it? It needs a new home. It needs to be adopted again. This mama wants to let it be adopted again. It needs a new home. Yeah. That's the box over there. I kept all the boxes for years, and then when we moved, I decided they were just so big. So that's the only one I kept, because you can actually play with that thing. Not that I do, but you could. And so I kept that box. But this one, see, I can let him go too, but he needs the right home. I don't know how to go about finding it for him. I kept all of their little papers too. This is his pony papers. And my Kusa papers. What it boils down to is, I don't know how to find homes for these. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. I would appreciate it. And these are going to go. That little Furby thing, I figured out it's a necklace, and I took it off of that packaging thing. So the packaging can go too. It doesn't let me get rid of a bin though, because I have to keep them somewhere. So I'll put them in there for now, but let me know in the comments if you have a way that I can find new homes for these pretty little babies, because I am ready to let these two go. I just don't know how to go about it. Had to get another bin out because I only have 18 things so far. I'm not counting the Barbies or the little doll, because I'm not actually removing them from the house right now. They're going to go into a bin to be given away later. So they're not counting towards my 50. So let's see what's in here. My dolls, my porcelain dolls. These are the ones that I chose to keep when I went through my dolls when I first started decluttering. Probably sometime, I think it was right at the end of spring, because this was one of the first things that I stuck out when it actually got nice enough weather for a driveway giveaway. And these were the ones I kept. So let's see what we've got in here. I'll pull them all out. This one is not porcelain, but it's a Seymour Man doll, and my sister gave it to me for Christmas. Isn't she gorgeous? I love her. Yeah, as I pulled these out, I'm like, I don't think I can get rid of any of them. These are the ones that I chose to keep. And even before I discovered Dana K. White and her container theory, I limited myself to this one bin of porcelain dolls. And that's what I've kept. And honestly, I'm still not ready to let go of any more of these. So I'm going to put them back in my bin, and I'm going to keep them. Because I'm not ready to let go of them yet. I'm pretty sure I took a picture of the dolls that I let go of. If I remember, and if I can find it, maybe I'll add it in the video when I edit it, and you'll see. I let go of a lot of dolls already. So I'm just not ready yet to let go of any more. So these are going to go back in their bin. And this bin has some Cabbage Patch dolls and Cabbage Patch clothes. I used to sew a lot, and I made little Cabbage Patch outfits. I made them for myself, for my dolls, and also made them for friends, and I used to sell some of them too. So there's a lot of that in here. And so you see I got some Cabbage Patches in here. Now I want to find homes. I'm going to keep one. I'm going to keep my first one. And the rest of them, I'm ready to let them go. But only if I can find a home for them and figure out how to do it. You know, should I sell them? Or is there some place that I could give them to kids that need a toy? Are there people that collect them? Are they worth anything? So, yeah, I just don't know how to go about it. And I really could use some advice on that. If y'all know anything, let me know. I'd appreciate it. But for now, they gotta stay in the bin, because I'm not sticking those in my driveway. And this bin is full of Cabbage Patch dolls and a couple of pound puppies. I thought I had got rid of them, but maybe I kept those for a reason, I don't know. You see I have a set of twins. I didn't like the outfit they came in, so I always kept them in the little pink outfit that I made for them. But same situation, they need a new home. But I'm not going to stick them in the driveway. They need to be adopted by somebody. I'm going to try to see what's in this gray one without having to get the pink one out, because I don't think I can lift it up and over the boxes. So let me see if I can figure it out. Oh, it's another kind of baby dolls. I moved the bin that has my records in it off of the bed and put it over on the stacks. Yep, that's what I'm going to call it, the stacks. And I have a feeling that's going to be there for a while, because I'm just not ready to let go of any more of my dolls yet. And I'm not ready to let go of any more of my books yet. I don't want to pull any of that out and start messing with that. Not yet. I think I just want to save that for a project of its own. So I'm going to have to look for the rest of my stuff somewhere else. It ain't going to be in there. I do need to find a place to put the chairs. They go with our dining room table. I just don't use them in there. I don't like having so much stuff in there. But I'm thinking I can either put them in the garage or the basement, but not until I get a little bit more cleared out of there. So for the time being, I think they're going to have to stay in here. And I have books in my little dollhouse back there, and I'm not ready to let go of it yet either. I think I'm getting down to the point where the stuff around the perimeter of the room. I just don't think I'm going to be able to deal with any of that right now. So I guess it's going to be this stuff. These 4 boxes have things in them that my husband is not willing to let go of. He's going to help me with it, but he's going to be the one to have to deal with it really, because he's not ready to let go of it. I would just get rid of most, if not all of it, but he's not ready to. So I need to find a place to put those 4 boxes so that they're not in this room, but they're not junking up someplace else, and he can access them and work on them in his own time. And I don't know where that is. I'll have to think about that. Made a little progress, but still need to look for some more. I pulled another bag out of this closet to see what I could find. I found a couple of shirts. I used to wear these when I worked. I had a jacket over them, but I don't wear them anymore, and I don't like sleeveless, so they can go. They're still in really good shape, so maybe somebody can get some use out of them. And I found some shawls I don't wear. I don't really like shawls on me, so I never did wear them. I mean, I tried. They were the style, the fashion, but everybody else wore them and it looked good, but it just didn't feel right on me, so I can let those go. I found some socks to let go of and a couple of old sweatshirts. And underneath that, there's a whole pile of unmentionables, so we're not going to look at those. And I found some socks that don't have a mate, and if I'm not mistaken, these are probably mates to those socks I got rid of in the first video of this series. I think this one would look cute as a little Christmas decoration, a little stocking. So I think I'll put that one in the driveway giveaway, but the others, they can just go. These are my 50 plus items that are leaving my home for day 25 of my 50 items per day for a month declutter challenge.
I've already decluttered those, got rid of all I could. I only kept my favorite ones. I thought you understood. How am I supposed to choose between this one and that, when both of them are things I love? Oh no, I can't do that. Maybe I can do it soon, but please, just not today. I need to give my heart some time to give these things away. For now, just let me sit with them. Just let me reminisce. And maybe I'll say, after all, here's one my heart won't miss.
I moved the 2 chairs back to the corner just to get them out of the way. I hope to let go of that table and the chairs at some point, but my husband's not quite ready to let go of it yet. And I don't like having all the chairs in there, so for now, this is where they're at. And I put the little lamp on top of the chairs just to get it up out of the floor. The bin on the bottom has books in it, and the other 3 have things in it that my husband is going to help me go through and deal with. And of course, I still have the stacks. The dolls that I'm not ready to let go of yet, the records that I've chosen to keep, and my books. Still consolidating the books. Lots and lots of books. But those will be a project for another time. Meanwhile, the room is looking better, and I can start dealing with these 3 boxes tomorrow. This bin is full of Cabbage Patch dolls and a couple pound puppies.